But yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I already recorded, baby.
Oh, we're going?
We're going.
Okay, well, do it.
Podcast. We cast down the push. What's up, everybody? Welcome once again to another episode of The Push.
We're getting good at that intro.
We're getting better. We're getting better. I am one half of your co-hosts, Dom Mallon, along with me with the owner slash jefe slash boss of Bodyslam.net, the Cassidy Haynes.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you tonight.
I'm good. We what's it called? Now that we know that we're going to be on YouTube, which by the way, you can like and subscribe on YouTube at Push Podcast, a division / playlist of Bodyslam.net.
Yeah, look for us on YouTube, man. Search, just type in Bodyslam dot. You got to spell it out, DOT-NET, Bodyslam.net. Just do a search that way. You can find us because I don't think YouTube has direct dedicated channel URLs. It's like YouTube / a bunch of random numbers and shit. So I don't know what to tell you how to find it, but just give us a search. You'll find us, man.
I'll tell you how to find it. Like us like and subscribe. Like and follow us on Twitter. And there's plenty of links there.
What's our Twitter handle?
Push_pod. And
it's not. It's Bodyslam_pod. I mean, at least you're trying. I mean, that's what it's really all that matters. It's an effort thing. I'm going to give you an A for the effort.
I should
maybe take notes about where to find us next time. You even set the Twitter handle up yourself. I didn't even create it. I was trying to I already did that. It's Bodyslam_pod. I was like, oh, good. Thanks, man.
That was the past, man. Stop living in the past.
Bro, that was so 2 weeks ago. Come on. Anyway.
Look at us. Anyway.
Find us on Twitter. We're on Facebook now, too. I got us a Facebook page. I set up a Facebook page for us. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/BodySlamPod. Just for you. I made it super easy so it all ties in. So, yeah. Nice posters back there, though. I like your poster setup. I saw you working on that earlier.
Yeah, thank you. Well, now that that's rounded it back to what we were initially talking about. Now that we know that we're on YouTube, I was like, crap, I need to make like an official studio. So
yeah, I was recording outside, brother. You saw me. I was either sitting on my living room couch or I was jumping outside, and I was like, this looks as bush league and amateur hour as possible. So I'll at least display my toys and that because that looks more professional. But yeah, we're good, man. I'm liking it. This is us now. We both got the nice little office-looking setups here. We're looking as professional as we can.
Mine will be like a work in progress. I actually have some nice panoramics of every WrestleMania that I went to, in like a nice blown up with the attendance on it.
Which one have you been to?
I was at 32 in Dallas, 34 in NOLA, and 35 in the shadows of New York.
I was at 27 in Atlanta. That's all I got. The only one that matters. The only one that really matters because the Miz main evented.
I was trying to get you to come to the one in NOLA originally.
Yeah, I was wanting to, but it didn't work out for me. Yeah. What year was that?
That would have been 2016. Yeah.
I had what's it called? Issues with being able to leave the state is what we'll call it.
Right. That's right. And I feel like we really became closer as friends during that period of time as well.
I feel like it probably wouldn't have been the so I asked my probation officer, hey, man, can I have permission to leave the state to go watch wrestling? Is that something we can do? And he would have been like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course. Have at it. But no, I mean, I was picking and choosing my battles as far as what I could ask to leave to go do. And that was, at the time, I figured not something I felt like doing.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, you're going to New Orleans? Cool. I'll have something for you when you come back. And I didn't really want to be pushing my luck as far as riding that probation string out. I'd already done that a while.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Damn, man.
I'll tell you one thing. I would love to go to the one in the next one in LA if everything goes according to plan at that brand new stadium, the Rams and Chargers stadium.
Yeah, that stadium looks really nice. It's like a Legion Stadium or something. Or is that the one in Vegas? I don't know.
That one looks cool too, but I really want to go to the one in LA.
Is the one in LA the one that they had to dig down and like build into the ground so it's not like?
I forget. I don't know.
I saw one of them where they were talking. It might have been on Hard Knocks where they were talking about that LA stadium and about how they had to dig down. So it's like
That would make sense.
It's sunken into the ground instead of being just kind of like at level and built up like most of them.
Everything on the West Coast is on that fault. So that wouldn't surprise me that that's probably more of an issue that they have to, dig it into the ground like Michigan Stadium.
Well, hopefully they actually get to do it next year, man. We'll see.
Let me ask you an important question about professional wrestling.
Oh God, here we go.
If you could go to any college football stadium home game, where would you go?
Is it for college football, or are you talking about a college football stadium for wrestling? Because you confused me with the lead up, with the setup for it.
I know that was intentional. Yeah, it was just a curveball.
Well, I've been to a lot of the. I've been to a lot of the ones in the South because I'm SEC guy. So I've been to Neyland with the 100,000 people into Knoxville. I've been to Georgia, Athens. So I would go either Michigan or like Ohio State, probably something like that. Maybe the Coliseum. Watch USC probably. I don't know, just one of those, man. One of those, like the Big House or the Horseshoe or something. So something that people, one of those timeless like stadiums that everybody has to see at least once.
Right.
What about you? Notre Dame, is that yours?
Well, I've been to Notre Dame. I was there for my 20th birthday, but I would definitely go again. I will go again. That's not even a question. But it's funny. I feel like that's kind of the reverse order of you. I've been blessed to go to a lot of the ones around here. Been to, Maryland has a surprisingly cool stadium.
I heard that actually.
And I was at a game where Vernon Davis was at. Because he's a Maryland
alum. A Maryland alumni, yeah. So you know who else is a Maryland alumni? Tying into wrestling, your boy Mojo.
That's right. That's right. He used to have the Maryland
little
flag
crest flag thing, yeah. Mm-hmm. He was a defensive end, right?
Yeah, I think.
Or a defensive tackle, defensive lineman, right?
I think he played all over the place in college. But what's it called? But anyway, I was at Penn State, as always, an awesome stadium. Notre Dame. Actually, Clemson was really, really cool.
I like definitely. I've been there a few times. Yeah, I saw U2 and Rage Against the Machine in that venue at Death Valley one time. That's an interesting combination.
Yeah, Rage was going to play in Philly back in August, or in Camden, Jersey. And obviously, I know it was Rage and somebody else too that I really wanted to see with like co-headlining.
It was rap. It was Run the Jewels, right?
Yeah, you might be right. That would make sense because I love Run the Jewels.
I want to say it was Run the Jewels and Rage because I was looking at tickets to it. They got super expensive, so that's
I don't care.
I'm looking about ones to travel. So I was like, shit, if I'm going to pay money, I'm going to make a trip out of it instead of just being like, well, I paid $600 to drive 3 hours.
Well, luckily for you, it's really just the way out here and back because you could always crash at my place. But in the studio.
Oh man, it's looking good, man. It's looking sharp.
Dude,
I got a lot of stuff still to put up. I don't know. I had to
give me a mini tour. Just how about this? Every episode, you got to highlight one thing from.
I showed you this earlier.
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring it back. How many people have ever seen this? The WCW Turner Home Entertainment release, WCW's New Blood on the Block. You got Marcus Bagwell, Too Cold Scorpio, Johnny B. Bad, and Flying Brian. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is I didn't even remember having this. Like I was rooting through fucking VHSs and shit the other day that I found, and that was it. I'm gonna show you two things. My Atlanta Flames hockey puck.
Bring that closer to
the Atlanta Flames, brother.
That's awesome.
It was before they moved to Calgary in like 70 something. So that's like my dad's. I stole it from my dad's room when I was a kid. When I went back to my grandparents' house, like where my dad's old room when he was growing up. I just went in there and found it one day, and I was like, "Shit, this is mine now." I took it and some other shit, like some license plates and like some fucking weird like street cones and this stupid shit. But
right, that's funny.
So we got a wrestling tonight, man. We got 2 shows tonight that are going to be on iPay-per-view. I think they're starting 40. They started 40 minutes ago.
I was gonna say they're already in progress, but
we got Eddie Kingston's Grindhouse tonight and Warrior Wrestling's show. Mm-hmm. Those are both pretty good. They're all both on Fight. Did you look up the card of any of those?
I didn't, and truthfully, I dropped the ball because I didn't even remember that either of them were happening until you told me about it. I'm such a noob when it comes to everything that's on Fight, honestly.
Well, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you my Fight login when you
Oh
get
no,
off here.
I have a Fight login.
I'm gonna give you my Fight. I'm gonna give you
I was
my
gonna
Fight
say, yeah.
login when you get off here.
Let me get your Fight login.
I'm allowed like 4 devices, and it's on 2, so you can put it on.
Let's go.
Because I got that hooked up Fight TV login account where everything's unlocked for me because I'm a journalist and I'm supposed to cover wrestling. So it helps to cover wrestling if you can watch all the wrestling you can. So they hooked me up. Fight TV people are absolutely awesome. I love those guys, man. My man Joel runs the social media. He and I chat all the time, man. He's a good dude. Those guys are awesome. I met him out in Vegas. I met a few of those guys at StarCast. They were there for StarCast because I guess a lot of them are from Vegas. It seems like the vice president and executive VP and all those people were there and shit. So that's who I was first in contact with, and they were running around doing that's crazy, trying to put everything on those 3 screens they had going for Fightcast. They had like 3 different rooms going, so they were stressed out. But that was my first meeting of those guys. They're cool, man. I like the. I want to look at independent wrestling TV, IWTV. I want to get into them a little bit more, but I haven't seen much of that. I need to talk to those people, see what's up. They usually run things together, but
I wish I was working from home still, so I could just have a steady stream of wrestling going in the background all the time.
That's usually what's going on right now. It's kind of what's going on right now. Hang on, we got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
what are you watching right now?
Oh, dude, Halloween Havoc 1993.
Very nice.
Well, because we started this the other day when somehow we brought up we need to watch these Halloween Havocs, and I was like, well, I'm going to start it up. You watched one the other day, right?
Yeah, so on Twitter, which, again, you can follow me at Dom_Malon, MALLON.
Hey, you got it right.
Yeah, I know. It's my name, so I should be able to. But I we were talking about it going back and forth, and I mentioned that I'm going to keep up with you by just not sleeping between now and Halloween, and I'm just going to watch every Halloween Havoc every night, and it's going to lead to me on Halloween being a sleepless, deprived zombie, and just wreaking havoc on you and everyone. That already. I don't know
if there's 30 to watch, but there's a few. We got 89 through. No, we don't have 30. We got 89 through 2000, and at the end of it in there. So we only got 11.
All right. Well, I'll just watch them on repeat. But anyway, my plan already failed because I've had a hell of a week. So
yeah, you've been busy. You've been hard to track down this week, man.
It's been a week. So,
I need to stop watching this Ricky Steamboat Paul Orndorff match and just focus on you. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And I was like, I'm just terrible.
I almost wore my my Ricky Steamboat shirt, but I went with the blue meanie. This is my favorite of all of the wrestling shirts that I have.
See what I got here?
Very nice. Yeah. Is that the Steamboat, or is that simply the Dragon?
Oh no, that's Ricky the Dragon. Steamboat's WWF Hasbro figure from the one where he would shoot off the rope, you push down his back, and it like launches him up. You do the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you push down that, and he would launch.
That's so funny.
Same thing that Jimmy Snuka did in his figure. Bro, I found so many old figures. Got two Owen Hart figures. How many people can say they've got a Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert figure, though?
I'll tell you what, nobody under 30.
I don't even remember buying it, dude, but I know where I did. I know I got it from some wrestling show or convention. It was just like a little Champions of Wrestling figures, and I got a Wahoo McDaniel one as well.
That's
because
pretty
why
sweet.
not? Because why not?
Yeah, Wahoo McDaniel's big time. I feel like he's
especially from where I am, bro. Down here, he's from around me.
Right.
I think, unless it's all a lie. Wrestling's all a lie anyway, so it could be. I could have gotten worked. It could all have been a fucking work. Who knows?
My dad hates. Well, hate's a strong word, but my dad was never big into pro wrestling. But
my dad hates it.
Yeah, but my one of the people that he always would go back to, he always liked Chief J Strongbow and Wahoo McDaniel would be the two. And I'd be like, yeah, but if you had to pick someone, he'd be like, them.
Weird two choices for somebody that doesn't like wrestling. He's like, his 2 favorite wrestlers are the Native American wrestlers. Like, what's up with that? Not that there's a problem with that. It just seems odd to me that.
Well, Chief J Strongbow was Italian, and he knew that. So he was aware of
that. Your dad wasn't fooled by kayfabe. I got you. He was.
I was like kayfabe, bro, kayfabe.
Yeah, he was. I was like, You're ruining the business. You're exposing the business over here, man. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to live up to the guys behind me right here.
But we had a big week, man. We had a good week. We interviewed FTR on Monday. That was big.
We were supposed to interview Shazza McKenzie, and that, because of the week that I had, again, that was 150% my fault. So apologies to the wonderful Shazza McKenzie.
We got her Tuesday. We got her in a couple days, guys. So don't worry.
It's very sweet of her, because we literally had to cancel on her late. Well, I had to cancel on her last minute.
No. I had to cancel on her for you last minute.
That's true.
Don't take credit for my cancellations.
I was trying to take
credit. The bad guy. You made me be the messenger, and I'm like, damn, man. All right.
I'm trying to take public credit. I'm trying to take public credit so that everybody that follows us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and everything else, Overcast,
Rocket Cast, Pocket Cast, Google,
they can all understand that it was my fault. And that
Breaker.
I'm the one that's
We're on Breaker now. We need to get on that iHeartRadio. We need to get on Stitcher. We need to get on SoundCloud.
Okay.
That's my plan. I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to get us on these other platforms. I'm going to set up some accounts and just shoot you the logins so we can get these going for everybody, because everybody prefers something different, I've noticed. So,
yeah.
I've been trying to tell my friends, be like, hey, you should pad my stats because I'm cheap and have no shame. I'll do that. Pad my stats. Give me a review. Right. And everybody uses a different thing. So I'm like, what do you use? Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts? Like, no, I use Pocket Cast. Like, oh, good, we're on that one. And then somebody else will be like, no, I use this one. And I'm like, shit, I don't think I'm on that one. But It's hit and miss, man. We'll get there. We'll get there.
SoundCloud's its own thing, but
we at least but you can still put it on SoundCloud.
No, I mean it's easy. It should be ezy to do, but it's just that it's independent. So
yeah, and so will some of those other ones. But
I think once I set it up, then it's just good to go.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get it knocked out. So yeah, we got that. We had that this week. I saw the Koloffs. You. If that happens to be a match, that's all you. You realize that, right? If that ends up being a match out of that, that's definitely your responsibility.
No, it's not. It's all them because they deserve it.
No, they texted me today and thanked me for that.
That's cool. Good.
Yeah, they were like, thanks for putting us over, brother. And I'm like, that's what we do. We push on the push. Hey,
I would love to have them back. I know. Is he still WrestleMania champ right now? The WrestleMania heavyweight champion himself, Alexander Koloff, he mentioned that he'd be down to come back on, so we could get him on. Possibly Neil Koloff, possibly Nikita. We'll see.
Nice.
Be elusive.
We need to get Nikita on, man. Now, especially now that we had Dax talking shit, and then Nikita jumped on that Twitter and had to point out that he beat Tully, throwing some shade right back, man. So
I was gonna get behind me and grab out my my Nikita Koloff book, Wrestling with Success, to put that over.
How do I not have a Nikita Koloff figure? What is up with that?
It's a book.
I know. I said, how do I not have a Nikita figure? I'm dropping the ball. I'm out here breaking out Wahoo McDaniel and shit, but I can't pull a Nikita.
You got all figures behind you, and I'll find. And I actually have some figures too. I have mostly mine are. Oh my God, I'm blanking on the
Micro
name.
Brawlers or something.
Yeah, Micro Brawlers. So I'll pull my my Bret Hart.
Yeah, I got more than figures. I got some stuff. Yeah.
And my current favorite.
Ooh, my man Phoenix. Nice, dude. Where'd you get that?
From Pro Wrestling Crate. Most of these are from Pro Wrestling Crate.
Nice. Hey, man, Pro Wrestling Crate. You should put them over. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship out of it.
That would be sweet. I just want a free box. Get back on there. I haven't been on there in a while. I got to jump back on.
Me either, man. Pro Wrestling Loot's a good one too. You ever tried that one?
No, the only one I've ever done is PWC. But
yeah, a lot of my stuff comes from Pro Wrestling Loot. I got I get those boxes at these conventions. They were always at StarCast when we were there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought a couple of those boxes when we were at I think I bought one at WrestleCade, and I think I bought one at StarCast, and I feel like somewhere else. I don't remember, but I think that's one. I don't think I ever subscribed to theirs. I think I've only subscribed to the one that you did, Pro Wrestling Crate.
Right.
But yeah, those are always fun to get, man. I want to get one. I asked everybody the other day, like it was probably a couple weeks ago, what everybody's favorite Wrestling Crate subscription was, to try to gauge which one I wanted to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody helped me out. They just made it more confusing. It was like 3 people answered, and they all said different things. I'm like, well, all right. Thanks for making me even more indecisive, guys. All right.
I I always love Pro Wrestling Crate because everything comes with 2 T-shirts, and you could do tiered. You know, I'm pretty sure most of them have like tiered levels of what you can do. But if you do the all-in box, you get 2 T-shirts, one of the micro brawlers, individual stuff. You usually get a poster. Both of these are from Pro Wrestling Crate. This one back here is really cool. This is a like a promo
Like Andy
poster.
Kaufman, right?
Yeah, it's Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler.
That's awesome.
match.
I really like that poster.
Nice.
Andy
Appreciate it.
Kaufman's one of my favorite comedians of all time, man. I love Andy Kaufman.
Yeah. You love his
So-
weirdness.
Oh, dude, yeah. His weirdness and the fact that he was one of the first people to blur the line where nobody could tell if it was real or worked, man. He was ahead of his time in wrestling, man. Totally, though. I mean, if you think about it, like that was one of the first times that people really didn't know if it was a show or if it was real. So, I mean, he was definitely a trendsetter in wrestling, and he wasn't even really in wrestling. He was just a huge fan of it and understood the business better than most people in the business understood the business. So, a huge fan of Andy Kaufman, man.
But one
You got
thing.
that? What we got going on? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What do you got?
No, I think we're going for the same thing because one thing we do have going on tomorrow is
That's exactly right. The pay-per-view.
It is shaping up to be a heck of a card too, if you ask me.
It's surprisingly well put together. I mean, I don't think they've done a great job with selling the. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to slide out a shot. Selling the storylines, but I mean, progressing it and building it up. But like on paper, it looks great. But half the matches I didn't even know were even on the card until I looked at it, which I've already forgotten.
When your background looks as good as it does, you're allowed to slide out of the shot. To be honest with you.
Okay. Well, yeah, cool. Because I totally kicked something out of the way and was like, "Oh shit, what was that?"
But you got some Funko Pops back there, too?
I do, man. Hang on. I got which ones do I have? I don't have a lot. I've got Rey Mysterio 7-Eleven exclusive where he's in the blue mask. The Ultimate Warrior one, the Young Bucks Hot Topic exclusive.
Okay.
The Randy Savage one in the orange. The orange star and white stars. That one. Hollywood Hogan. And then I've got the 2 Stone Colds. One of them is a GameStop exclusive, and one of them's just a regular one. And the only difference in that is one of them says 2K316 on the vest, and that's the difference.
Okay.
And then I've got the regular Hulk Hogan, and then Sting and Brock Lesnar up top. But then the one I really like is the Conan O'Brien GameStop exclusive Luchador. So it's Luchador Conan. So it's Conan O'Brien in a luchador mask. Like, I really like that. I would take it out and pull it down, but I got so much.
Don't worry.
I'll do that another day. But yeah, it's really cool, man. He's wearing like a bird mask. Yeah, he's got like a bird mask on, and it's yellow and red, and he's got a cape. But yeah, I thought that was too good. I was like, how can I not have? I love Conan O'Brien, and the fact that it's a lucha version of it. I was like, how can I not have this? So I had to do it.
But yeah, so sorry, I had to acknowledge that because when you did slide out of the frame, I was like, damn, it looks so good back there. But
thank you, man. I worked really hard on this because I was like, shit, dude, I got to set this up, make this look legit because we need to be legit. I got to make it look good. So everybody, we're visually aesthetic for everybody on the YouTubes, on the gimmick there, the YouTube gimmick. Got to make it look good for these kids. So.
I'll tell you what, I was very flattered and very, very honored to be able to see the feedback that we got was pretty much all positive. So
yeah, man.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody, all you guys that listen. We really appreciate it, man. We're new to this, so let us know. Talk to us. Give us some feedback. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what annoys the shit out of you about us so that we can either work on not doing it or do it more to annoy you even more because fuck you. I do what I want. But yeah, man? Yeah, I like it. But
and I just want to make everybody happy, so I'll probably just
you're
behind the scenes do it anyway.
You're that guy. You're that guy, and I'm the other one. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go against the grain, rub you wrong way.
But one criticism that I 100% agreed with was like, yo, that kid Dom needs to clean his room. I was like,
dude, I had given you so much shit. I'm like, man, I'm worried about it, so I'm going outside, and then here you are with like. Looking like you look like you live by yourself. Like you're a guy that lives alone.
I look like somebody who inherited their parents' old bedroom furniture. That's what I look like.
Well, we're.
But all I gotta do is just turn the camera around and put some posters up, and you don't know that.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I did in my room. I was like, man, I need to move this desk and corner it up to where it's not just like the background is in my shithole room.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, for all you know, I'm in like a multi-million-dollar studio that I just jazzed up to look the way I like.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were in a whole different house. I wouldn't even know that's the same room. I was like, damn, dude. I was literally trying to figure out where this was because I've been in your house. I'm like, where the fuck are you, man? Like, that's not the
It's
same room.
literally
There it
that's
is.
where I
Same room.
sit for. That's where I sit
Same
for
room.
school.
I get it
That's
now. Yeah. I see what you did there.
pulled
Yeah.
back the curtain, breaking
Yeah.
kayfabe.
I did a whole like rearrangement. I pulled everything out of my room, fucking flipped everything around. I was like, I gotta do this studio. I spent over 24 hours straight. I didn't sleep. I thought we were doing that Thursday night. So I was like, I gotta be done by 11 p.m. Thursday night, man. So it was all Wednesday night, all day Thursday doing this. But now I don't know what to. Now I'm like, man, I got more stuff, but I don't know where to put it because I didn't really kind of plan. I just kind of just did it and didn't really think about what was going where until it was already up. So there's no real plan. It's just kind of it just kind of organically built itself back here. Things just kind of happened.
Yeah, yours looks amazing as is. I don't even know how you would change it.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
I am looking forward to slowly adding to mine and expanding it out. I feel like my bedroom's going to slowly become like a studio where I sleep.
That's exactly what just happened to me, man. It real quickly became that.
Which is an issue because it's usually like my home office where I do my schoolwork. So it can't be everything.
I've been trying to. I needed that kick in the ass to like when somebody was bitching about your room looking nasty. I was like, okay, I got to do this. I got to get a studio. So it kind of was the push I needed to do it as well. Hey, look at that! It's cyclical. It all comes back, man.
I'll tell you what. Since we are strictly a college football podcast, Miami is just putting their foot on the gas on Florida State right now.
Dude, I was watching my Georgia Bulldogs earlier. Hey, go Dogs!
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little worried in the first half. We were losing 2-7, and then we kicked a field goal right there at the end to be down 5-7. But we ended up winning like 34-10. So
yeah, and you know what? College football, that's always how it goes. It's always a question mark in the first half, but then you get these good teams with good coaches. Give them a halftime adjustment, and then they come out and just.
Well, what happened with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter? We made a quarterback change. We pulled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we pulled Mason or whatever his name is, whatever the Miles, whatever the new quarterback we got. We pulled the redshirt freshman.
Mason the Line Dixon.
Oh man, that's the best name for a character ever. But I can't remember what his name is. He's a redshirt freshman. But we pulled him out, a little mobile quarterback that they had, and they put in Stinson Bennett the fourth, little short 5'10" white kid that. Little fluty magic, dude. He turned the game around, and once they got out of hand, it was 34-10. They're like, all right, put old dude back in, and they brought the kid that started back in and let him get some reps, and he scored a couple touchdowns. It looked good once he didn't have any pressure on him, but yeah, he was struggling in the first half, man. I was like, we're a number 4 ranked team, and we're gonna lose to Arkansas. Fuck.
Dude, it feels so good to have SEC football back.
This was the first week, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's why I was confused because I didn't start with everybody else. So I was like, "Are we even doing it this year?" I was forgetting, but
right. And in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have the Big Ten too. But yeah, just watching the ACC so far this season has been cool. But having SEC back, I was watching Mississippi State knocked off LSU, which only means good things for my boys.
Ooh, the Fighting Irish. Well, I mean, that's good things for me too because we're ranked number 4. So.
Well, LSU was sitting at 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, no. Who was 3? Oklahoma. Oklahoma lost. They were sitting at 3. So
they lost too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oklahoma lost today, man. Yeah, they were sitting 3. They lost.
See, I kind of slept through the games that I wasn't watching. So
yeah.
Well,
let's.
So Night of Champions, right?
Let's try to get. It's not even Night of Champions. It's Clash of Champions.
Oh, you're right. God, yeah. I'm screwing everything up, man. I can't promote anything.
Man, you've got MRSA. Let's blame it on that. Let's just blame it on your MRSA. But yeah, so let's do it. We got on the kickoff tomorrow night, the Raw Women's Championship match. We got Asuka and Zelina Vega. Who's going over, man?
Asuka's going over, but I think it's going to be a shockingly good match, and I think Asuka's going to do a hell of a job of reminding everybody how good Zelina can be. So I'm glad that this is going to be on the pre-show only for the purpose of they might get more time.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody was complaining. I was like, man, they're going to get more time than if they were on the main card and had to work 7 minutes or whatever. They'll probably get 15 or so, I would say, at least, if not more,
Right. And it'll do more I would think it would do more favors for Zelina because, I mean, at this point, everything's on the network. So to watch it on the pre-show, if anything, just means everybody that's going to watch it including more people that are out there that don't have the network, are going to see it, and they'll get twice as long to be able to do their thing, which I think them maybe more than most other people on this card are probably going to need time to develop a match and have a story to tell.
I'm interested to see where
as
they're
far
going.
as the undercard goes,
I'm interested to see where they're going with Zelina, because I guess now she's on her own. They broke her away from Andrade and Garza, and it looked like they got along well on Raw. So that I guess their problems are done. So are they going with the Zelina as the problem? Is that what they're doing? Do you think?
I don't know. I feel like they don't know either.
They have a tag title match now, right? I think I can scroll up and look at that to make sure. But yeah, so I mean, it might be one of those where, I mean, I could honestly see Zelina going over and then being like, I'm better without you guys too. And maybe they go over and then they're better without her. And then you got that storyline go that they were toxic together, but apart they're good. So, I mean, there's some storylines that can go from that match too. So I'm interested to see what they do with this one. I think having pre-show, like you said, gives them more time to tell stories in the ring and progress storylines from week to week where they're going from here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Asuka will. I mean, I think it makes sense just to have Asuka win. I don't see why you would take the belt off of her right now, but I wouldn't mind them putting it on Zelina. But I definitely don't. I don't know. I just don't think it'll happen. I think it's Asuka.
Yeah, I can't see any reason for that happening otherwise. Yeah. I'm just gonna go. I'm on CBS's preview website right now.
Should I just send you our preview that we wrote on Bodyslam? You fucking asshole! Hang on. What are you doing? Plugging other websites. Let me plug another website's preview instead of the one that we have on our site. Gosh, damn, man. I got to teach you some things, man. It's all about self-promotion. Not that I have a problem with anybody else. Just saying. You could be like,
shots fired at CBS.
You could have even lied to me and been like, "Hey, I'm reading the preview off our site, and just read it off CBS's and not told me." But whatever, dude.
Isn't that what I'm doing? I think
it is what you're doing.
I misspoke.
It's the MRSA. It's fine. We'll fix this in post.
So yeah, blame it on the MRSA. Yeah. But yeah, so I am on bodyslam.net where we are doing our predictions, and I may be out of order.
You can read it on CBS, dude. I was just tell everybody.
Oh no, you sent it to me. All right, no, I'm actually going to make everybody wait while I do the official bodyslam.net preview.
I don't even know who wrote it, and I think they put a lot of tweets in there, so it's a little hard to follow. I'm going to have to talk to these guys. They're getting a little picture book happy on their articles. I'm like, guys,
it's okay.
Love you guys to death, but we're getting a little over picturey.
No, I like it.
But no, I like how we did it. We got the tweet for each match. It's a good preview.
Hypes it up a little bit. So
what's
easy to follow. So all right,
what's next?
So I'm going to start with.
Well, we're not starting. We're following up where we already started because we already started with the kickoff match.
Yeah, but that's its own thing on this. Well, all right, so whatever.
Semantics, my man. Don't lawyer me. Don't argue details with me, lawyer. All right, what's next? Is it the U.S. title match, or what do you got? Other than dead air. All right, so what do you have? Come on, man.
I just wanted to mess with you. I just wanted to mess with you like Conrad. As soon as you said "don't lawyer me," I was like, "This mother is so." Yeah. So all right. So we got the U.S. title match, and we got Hot Bobby Lashley against Apollo Crews. I can't see anybody other than Bobby Lashley holding the U.S. title for a while.
I don't see a reason to put it on Apollo right now. You got the Hurt Business being the main focus of Raw other than Retribution right now. They're the only ones out there fighting Retribution, and it's pretty much been built around the Hurt Business on Raw. So I don't see why you would take the belt off him right now.
Right.
I think you need to keep the belt on Bobby Lashley and establish the Hurt Business as being a force to reckon with, other than just have them come out and fight Retribution, which is weird anyway because you got the heel stable fighting the heel stable. But whatever.
Right.
But so I'm with you. Hot Bobby Lashley all day.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not even going to waste time on it because why even bother? It's hot. He's hotter than the sun.
Next.
Raw Tag Team Championships with the Street Profits, the champions, over. Well, I'm saying over, but against, as we said, Andrade and Angel Garza. That look like they're on the same page right now, but who knows?
What you got on that one?
I feel like Andrade and Garza are gonna win, but I don't know if I want to bet against the boys. I'm torn here. I'm gonna go with Andrade and Garza, just so there's a little bit of some tension.
I was gonna do that, so now I'll go Profits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you want to swap?
Yeah, let's swap.
Because you want the Profits to win. I want the south of the border connection to win.
This is our first real pay-per-view predictions episode as a podcast couple
since we've been rebranded. We did two of them. Were two pre-ones with the old show.
It's true.
Yeah, with Toph, with his, and that show will be coming out soon. I saw him do a preview, so I guess he's getting things geared up for his new podcast as well. But no, we did two for that. What are we gonna do? We win. The belt, is the belt still around? I guess the belt's gone now, isn't it?
That's his.
That's his.
He got it in the divorce.
You didn't lawyer yourself out. You get that in the divorce. You didn't. That wasn't what you.
Let me tell you something. Most lawyers don't think about that the first marriage. All right. So for this, don't worry. It's all taken care of.
All right.
But here's the problem with that is you're the breadwinner of this podcast. So.
Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to my Walmart and I'm buying the toy AEW belt because I saw it at Walmart today. And that's going to be our new title that we're going to toss back and forth between us for who's going to win this predictions thing.
And if you lose the title, you have to pay for the postage to mail it down.
To mail it to the next person. Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
A little insult to injury. Every time you lose, you have to pay for the other person to hold it. So it's fuck. It's a little bit more incentive to not get these predictions wrong. And I am the absolute worst at pay-per-view predictions. You think being somebody that's like wrestling is your bread and butter, what I do for money, that I would be good at this, but I totally suck at pay-per-view predictions. I don't know why.
I usually pick with my heart, and I just keep breaking my own heart over and over and over.
I keep saying I suck, but weren't we tied every time until like overtime the last couple of times? So maybe I don't suck as bad as I think I do. I just, in my mind, I'm watching. I'm like, fuck, I missed that one. Shit.
What's next? The last time that we did this, it ended up being a three-way tie. I would have won if not for my outlandish love for Sonya Deville. And I was like, no, because it was for SummerSlam. And I was like, I don't care. She's probably going to lose, but I would rather die picking her than win this title picking against her. And bit me in the ass.
I thought the AEW one was the most recent one that we did. Wasn't that after SummerSlam?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did do that. So
so we were tied in that one, and then it carried over. We were using the next one. We used it all out to break the tie. I think we ended up tied again. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to get us a championship predictions belt for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will.
I like it.
Because we're going to do a post show recap. Are you making notes? Because I've been writing down who's been win. Are you making notes of what we've been predicting here? Do I need to
I'll do it as I post it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to play it back anyway. But let's get into the women's tag team championship. We have the champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad.
My draft picks in our league.
The league that never was.
We're retaining. They're going to retain. I'm a Shayna Baszler. You saw how big I was on Baszler at Elimination Chamber. Everybody was booing, and I'm like, yeah, pumping my fist, like, take that shit, eat it, fans.
Because again, we were there live with our ladies, and we were sitting there telling ourselves that it's going to be years from now. We're going to look back in this and laugh, and like we were there live for this just absolute like. Yeah, it was because I had a good time. I liked the card, time. But you could tell that they did that to troll everyone in the crowd.
Yep.
Like,
it made Shayna look real strong too, which is what I thought the point was going into WrestleMania.
I know, only to like cool her off.
Yeah,
but
anyway. I think everything changed when because 4 days after 5 days after Elimination Chamber, everything shut down.
Yeah.
So that could have had a lot to do with it too, as far as like how they affected their plans. I don't know, because she went on TV a lot during COVID, was she?
I
During
guess.
the first little bit?
But either way, if you think about it, that was in March. We're in September, the end of September now, and this women's championship, women's tag team championship.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely went a different direction with her, but she still is at least got some gold on her. She's still getting some push. So.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna go the champs retain. That's my prediction.
Right. Yeah, me too.
What about you? All right.
It's hard because I feel like we're going to be picking a lot of the same people all the way through. But
what it's called, right? That's called a push.
The SmackDown Women's Championship, we have Bayley versus Nikki Cross.
Bayley retains. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, something tells me Sasha's gonna screw Bayley out of the title here.
Yeah.
You thinking that so?
Yeah, I mean, storyline wise, I think that would make the most sense. But I'm not one to ever give a WWE the benefit of the doubt in doing something that makes sense. So if you're gonna go Nikki Cross, I'm gonna go Bayley.
I don't know if I want to do that though. It's just a thought of an idea that I had, but.
Well, I'm gonna let you pick this one first, and you're not because you've based 2 off of my predictions. So I'm gonna let you run this one first. You decide, and then I'm gonna go either with you or against you, depending upon what I think.
I'll go. I'm gonna go Bayley then. If I'm going first, I'll pick Bayley.
Okay, I'll go Sasha. Or I mean, not Sasha. Even in the match, I'll go that. There you go. That left fielder coming out of left field, Sasha with the win. No, I'll go Nikki Cross then. Fuck it.
Okay, and I'm looking forward to this. It's a 3-way triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Jeff Hardy, who is technically the champ, versus AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn.
We saw Sami Zayn win the belt. We were there when he won the belt.
Who is really the champ?
Yeah, we watched him win it.
I'm very long-winded. Yeah.
No, I'm with you, man. I don't know. What do you? I'm going Sami Zayn over. I'm going Sami Zayn on this one.
I want to go Sami Zayn too, but I'm not going to do that.
All right, we went opposite last time, so we can push on this one.
Yeah, screw it. I'm going Sami Zayn too.
Go with what you think. These are predictions. We don't have to go. We're not. This isn't part of the or is it part of the interruption? No, whatever.
What am I take?
Whatever show Skip Bayless and fucking he used to do.
Part of my take.
That's not what it's called. That's not what that show was called. It was him and Stephen A. Smith.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where they just pick opposite sides and argue about it. Like, I mean, that's what we started doing that just now. I'll just be like, "Were you going that guy? Well, I'll go this one. Fuck it." No. Predict what you want, man. Go with where you're thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Sami.
Yeah, I'm going with Sami Zayn because I
like all 3 of them.
I like all 3 of them too, but I think it helps having him come back and do this. I think it would just I don't know. I think you have to do this for his storyline to put him over here so he has something to go with because he really didn't lose the belt. So it's kind of pointless for him to come back and make this claim and then just to have nothing out of it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who you got? Who else is in it? It's Jeff Hardy and
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Okay.
It's a heck of a cast.
Yeah, that's a hell of a match, man.
I know. Jeff Hardy's like one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And AJ is just like.
You mean that's your boy, isn't it? And AJ your boy?
AJ Shorty's boy.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. All right, yeah. I think I'm still gonna stick with Sami.
Doing Sami? Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm gonna do Sami too.
All right.
We have 2 matches left. They're the 2 title matches. Let's start with the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton.
I'm going Randy.
And this is an ambulance match.
I'm going Randy, bro. Even though I doubt it will happen.
Yeah.
Going Randy.
I'm going to go Drew because I think Randy's going to take it off of him, but not
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is probably going to be the one this is going to be the one that ends up costing me where I'm like, nope, I can't let my logic overrule my heart. So I'm going to stick with Randy Orton on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have the last match is what if Jey Uso defeats Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
That's a big what if, but it's not going to happen.
I know, but what if because everybody says it's not going to happen, it actually happens?
It's not going to happen because they're setting up Bray Wyatt Roman.
I know, but what if? What if? Couldn't you see?
Is this your wild card? Are you going to Charlie Day me up and pick Jey Uso as your wild card?
Nah, Roman Reigns is going to squash him.
That's what I thought, yeah. I mean, the promos have been really good. Like that promo on SmackDown. It's the only thing I watched on SmackDown was the highlight of his promo last night. It was really good.
The lead into this has been awesome, and it's so much of the little things too that they both are doing very well. The little mannerisms and facial expressions and the timing of the little things on screen that both of them, both Jay and Roman are doing. But I'm really looking forward to this match, even if it's a squash or even if they turn it into a 20-minute classic. Either way.
Yeah, but I don't think they squash him.
Yeah,
I think they let him shine. I think it's going to be a sleeper on the card. I think it's really going to be a good match. But it also wouldn't surprise me if it's a Roman squash. You know what I mean? Like, just that would suck for Jay. You know what I mean? But yeah, good for him though. This is great exposure for him getting a main event match at a pay-per-view.
Right. And honestly, I love the idea of Jay holding an actual heavyweight title. I mean,
I like that too. But
look at ROH with the Briscoes. They did that with Jay Briscoe holding the title for like a year. Actually, he's been a multiple-time ROH champ. Doesn't he have 2 title reigns? And it doesn't hurt Mark Briscoe at all.
Mm-mm.
And when they jump back in as a tag team, like they're still an awesome tag team. So
I have a feud with Jay Briscoe.
Do you really?
Yeah. Fuck Jay Briscoe.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on now. Don't bring me into this because where they live in Delaware is a lot closer to me than it is to you.
Look, the problem is he owes me either $20 or a shirt that he never sent me from like.
That's right. You told me this before.
Dude, it was whenever that hashtag #DemBoys shirt. So it was the WrestleMania in Orlando, whatever year that was.
2017, I think.
Yeah, so that year. So it's been over 3 years. I don't know. I want to say it's before that. I want to say it's 16 years. It's been whatever year that was. No, it was before that, dude. It was the one before. They did 2 in Florida in the last 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So it was the first one, whatever year that was. Now my buddies were going, and they bought themselves 2 shirts to sit front row, 2 DemBoys shirts. So they would just have that in the front row, and they bought me one for my birthday because it's the same time because we were just talking about it because I was actually planning on going too. But yeah, so they got theirs, and then mine just never showed up. I was like, dude, mine just never showed up. So we asked him about it, and he was just like, "Oh, my bad, man. I ran out of that size. I'll send it Monday." Like, oh, okay. Never showed up. Ask him about it again. "Oh, my bad, dude. We were out of stock. I'm dropping it in the mail tomorrow." Never came. And then eventually he's like, "My bad, dude. I'm all out of it. I'll just send you your money back." Never sent us our money back. And then he blocked us. Then he just blocked us on Twitter, and I'm like, man, fuck Jay Briscoe. I was already mad at him because he puked on my feet in Charlotte at that one wrestling event show. I forgot the Big Bang, ROH's Big Bang pay-per-view. It was the Briscoes against the Kings of Wrestling for the ROH tag titles, and he got concussed like a motherfucker, dude. So he was like, it was bloody, and he got concussed, and he's like hanging off he's in the ring, and he's hanging out of the ring with his head like off the apron, like to the floor, just puking into the floor because he got concussed. So he's like puking in mid-match. But I'm front row wearing my some flip-flops because it was summer, some like sandals or something. So it's just like puke is hitting the concrete and just like splattering under the guardrail onto my feet. So I'm like, fuck. Yeah. So I'm mad about that.
Hard to get mad at him about that, though.
Well, no, I wasn't mad at the time. I was like, that sucks. But it puked on my feet.
It's easy to let that be fuel to the fire now.
Added to it. So this was like that was the first thing. So the first thing he did was puke on my feet. And then the next time I saw him, it was at another show. Same thing. Charlotte, same thing. I was front row. I was sitting next to, actually Chase Owens was next to me. So Chase and I went to the show. We were watching. It was before he,
you mean the
Bodyslam's.net officially sponsored wrestler Chase Owens. Oh, we sponsored Chase now, if anybody was wondering.
And he sponsored us. So we're kind of Bullet Club affiliate.
We are. We're pretty much like that now. But yeah,
I'm
so
not gonna
Chase is
say
with me.
I'm not gonna say that we're in the Bullet Club. That's a little too much.
No, we have to get Thomas' approval, I think, on that.
But I think it's fair to say that we're Bullet Club affiliated.
Yeah, we definitely are affiliated. I think I was
It's like,
anyway.
dude,
But now,
yeah, you have been, but now
now we
I
all
can
are.
say it. Now, yeah, exactly. You brought us all
Yeah.
into the fold. It's like
I do
now
things
it's
for the,
like
I'm
God,
doing things for you guys. I'm making you guys part of the family.
but now it's like we're all Wu-Tang affiliated.
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
Like if you go on the Bullet Club, it was already kind of big, but now it's going to be like NWO big, where you just see like everybody and their mother, and
Yeah, dude. We're a bunch of Vincents running around.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, we're disciples. We're like fucking Brutus the Barber when he grew a beard and wore a vest.
I actually got a sweet macho man. I'm taking it down. I'll take it down for the next episode for you guys.
Anyway, back to T Briscoe. So Chase and I are at ROH, and so this time I'm wearing like my white Duke jersey because I think it was like March Madness time.
Did he throw up on that too?
No, he bled all over it. Ruined my Duke jersey with blood because I'm front row again, and like he's gushing. He's just It was like I think it was Tag Wars or something like that this time. So it was like the tag team tournament they were doing, and yeah, I don't remember what happened, but he got thrown right into us, and he was covered open, and he's just blood all over me, man. All over my Duke jersey, ruined it.
Who were you wearing again?
It was a Duke Reddick jersey, bro. Of course.
JJ Reddick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Man. So of course I was mad about. Oh wait, it was the white ones. No, it wasn't Reddick. It was Battier.
See, I instantly care less. And
you thought it was gonna be Christian Laettner? I wish it was Christian Laettner, but it wasn't.
No, screw that. I love JJ
Reddick. My Reddick jersey is my blue one. I've got a blue Reddick jersey. He didn't bleed on that one. He bled on my Battier jersey. But the only reason I don't remember it is because I don't fucking have it anymore because it's covered in blood. And I was like, well, this is just ruined. Couldn't get it out. So yeah, that happened. So he pukes on my feet, blood on my Duke jersey. Then we bought the shirt. Despite all that, they bought me a shirt for my birthday, and he steals my birthday present. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, dude. And they were like, at least give him the $20, man. Just send him my money back so I can give Cassie $20 for his birthday. And I'm like, yeah, at least do that. Never did. And I kept getting so mad about it that for like 3 months, my buddy Joey and I every day would just be tagging him like, hey, remember that time Jay Briscoe stole your money and he never sent me my shirts? We just kept calling him a thief over and over again until he eventually just blocked us. I'm like, dude, you could just send me a shirt and save me the effort of calling you a thief for 3 months. I think he unblocked me because I looked and I could actually see his account now. So I guess he just was like, I don't know why I blocked this guy. And he unblocked me. But yeah, for a while I was blocked.
What if the whole time he actually did send the money and a shirt back to your buddy and your buddy just kept it?
Just never told me.
And like in the process, just like totally ruins any relation you have with the Briscoes.
Yeah, we're never gonna be able to interview Jay Briscoe. He's gonna be like, I hear you got some shit with me, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck you. And then I probably won't say that. I'll be like, what? No, sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't know what you're talking about. I love you. No, actually, no, I probably would talk shit. I think I have talked shit to him before, but it's in a fun way. You know what I mean? Be like, dude, come on, man. He was like my nemesis. He's like my ROH nemesis, dude. Like I can't go to his show without him just doing something to me. But
I have
that's my Jay Briscoe stories.
I have real life beef with a CZW veteran, but
I don't even think it's real life beef. I think it's just all one sided. But still, it's whatever.
Yeah, but I'll get into that in the next episode. That'll be
that's a good teaser. I'm interested. We're gonna forget about it. We'll never get into this next episode. We'll totally forget about it.
Well, hopefully we got some fans now that'll remind us. Fans is a strong word. We got some listeners.
Oh no, I think we got fans.
Well,
I saw your interaction. I've seen your interaction on the Twitter with people. What's our Twitter account again?
If they my Twitter account.
All of them. What? Let's see if you can do it.
Well, it's hard to keep them in play because I have mine at Dom_Malin, and then there's also Bodyslam_pod.
You got it right that time. I'm proud.
Yeah. All right.
For a second, I was like, "You fucked it up again," and I'm like, "No, he didn't that time. He didn't that time." I was about to talk shit and call you out on it, but you definitely got it right that time.
Sweet. All right. So we got some listeners, which is awesome, and hopefully that'll continue to grow. You can get us on YouTube now at bodyslam.net.
Yeah, just search it. I don't really know how to find it other than just tell you to type out bodyslam.net, and then you'll see our channel pop up, and then just click on that, and then there'll be a playlist with this podcast. And then we got some other stuff. You know, a lot of the other contributors on the site will be putting up podcasts from time to time. I know that some of the guys are working on some MMA stuff, which UFC starts in 30 minutes tonight. Good show tonight. I'm gonna be watching that card here in a few. But yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. We got an interview coming out tomorrow that one of our writers did with Zach Bevis, Paige's brother, and he's going to be on our show. Me and you are going to interview him sometime in October. We're going to work the scheduling out for that. He actually asked us about it today, so he's supposed to email me and get back up with that. So that's something everybody can look forward to. We'll have him on.
We have Shaza coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, so that'll probably be out Wednesday morning for everybody.
And we also have Thunder Rosa.
And that'll be next week. So we'll record her this weekend, and then we'll record her Thursday night, and then we'll just drop that one next week. So we'll stagger them a little bit. So everybody can look forward to Thunder Rosa next week.
So keep an eye out for all that. If you caught this as we put it up either tonight or early on Sunday morning, then you can keep an eye out for our Clash of Champions review show that'll be coming up.
Yeah, we'll be doing a post show tomorrow night. We'll go over the card, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, go over the results, and probably ramble about more nonsense like we always do. We were not on topic ever, but that's fine.
Cheers.
I think that's gonna be our gimmick now. Like, can the boys stay on topic this week? Just tune in and find out.
Nice strip club DJ.
Bro, I have them bet like Mercedes to the main stage. Yeah, I've got that down, dude. I have the DJ voice.
You sound more professional when you're trying to sound like a strip club DJ,
bro,
than when you're just talking.
Hey, here we are talking about things. Hey, check out the Push Podcast on bodyslam.net.
Dude, that should just be the intro. It's just you in that voice. It doesn't even sound like you.
Dude, I can do those things. I got so sick growing up. I was like, you have a voice for radio. I'm like, is that an insult or you mean that? But I get it now because when I hear my voice, I'm like, fuck, I sound like a terrible, terrible game show host all the time.
Not a bad thing.
Especially when I try to like, hey, tune in next week. We'll see what's going on.
All right.
Hey, oh. Yeah, I'm either like the shitty DJ at the strip club or I'm like the horrible Drive at 5 radio DJ guy that everybody fucking hates. It was like, oh, zing. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. I keep looking up at this.
Even the sound effects were good, though.
I keep looking up at this, which is like Halloween Havoc 93, and I don't know if you can tell what's going on right there.
Wait, who is that? Is that Paul Ellering?
No, it is Jesse the Body Ventura talking
how did I miss that?
Jesse the Body Ventura. Do you see him talking to himself?
Okay.
Tony Schiavone dressed up as Jesse the Body Ventura for Halloween that year.
That's funny.
And so Jesse was talking to Jesse all episode or all show. It's been pretty good. I keep looking up and getting distracted by that horrible bald skin cap that Tony's got on his head. But
now, what year is that? 93?
93. This is Vader and Cactus Jack in the main event. The spin the wheel second year in a row of the spin the wheel make the deal match.
Interesting. I might throw that on late night.
Yeah, the first one was the one the year before, which was Sting and Jake the Snake Roberts in the spin the wheel make the deal match, and they got the coal miner's glove. We talked about that on Twitter.
Right. The
coal miner's glove, because apparently that makes it it's a dangerous thing to have, I guess, a coal miner's glove on your hand. So
I wouldn't know. It's been a while since I've been in the mines.
Well, that's to be expected. You're a city boy. Things are hard here in the mountains, man.
Are you telling me that you've spent recent times in the mines?
Every day, man. I'm always out there.
You caught the black lung pop. Perfect timing. I don't die.
I die. Up right there.
That's a good time to wrap it up.
What just happened to me? Oh,
as Cass dies from smoke inhalation, and I die.
Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
And I die from MRSA. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us.
We're everywhere.
Twitter. We are literally everywhere. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And you
can find me too. My Twitter. We haven't plugged me yet. I'm going to plug me now. You can find my Twitter. I'm at Casshole with 3 O's, CASSHOOOLE. You can join me in all my random banter and terrible humor that I put up on my Twitter.
And I'm going to cut this.
Are we done? Is this the night? We're done?
I'm going to cut it because I want to get it up early.
It's a wrap. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow night, man. Join us tomorrow night for the post.
Goodbye, everyone. And thank you for listening to the podcast. Podcast.
Ooh, the push.
Sounded awful.
It's so bad.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.